young to feel this old and miserable. How did it come to this? It's frustrating to see everyone else's lives moving forward while I feel stuck and like mine will never progress again. From 5th to 11th grade, I was barely surviving and barely trying. But things started to turn around in 12th grade. I achieved straight A's, got accepted into all the universities I applied to, made some great friends once I went off to uni, and had amazing roommates. I continued excelling academically during my first year at uni. However, my life took a sharp turn for the worse when I moved back to my childhood home for the summer. I ended up in a traumatizing relationship, lost hundreds of dollars from my job, endured abuse from my parents, and had my heart broken by someone I confidently developed feelings for as an autistic person struggling to navigate romance and emotions. By the end of the summer, my friends backed out of signing the lease I didn't want to sign unless they lived with me. So, I ended up living with strangers who treated me poorly, belittled me, and encouraged unhealthy habits like alcohol and 420 dependency. In October, I developed agoraphobia, and by December, I dropped out of university. I returned home for a month, but due to dissociation, I didn't even realize it was Christmas until I asked my mom why she was awake early one morning. My parents cut me off financially, leaving me to fend for myself. When I moved back to my apartment, I found a job as a nanny, but it only made me realize how much I resembled my mother. The job drained me to the point where I would call in sick for a week and a half every month. I eventually found a slightly better job, but it still exhausts me quickly. I am currently doing part-time school to have a bus pass and delay starting loan repayments because I can't afford them. However, it feels like a failure because my attention span is incredibly short, causing my grades to suffer. I recently discovered I have a menstrual disorder, but I don't have the time or resources to seek treatment or attend doctor's appointments. I can no longer afford my migraine medication. My PTSD therapist started exhibiting behavior similar to my mother, so I stopped seeing her and lost faith in finding a good therapist. The government doesn't consider me disabled enough to provide financial support. I'm exhausted by people, but the loneliness is overwhelming. I have a condition called ARFID, and I had managed to regain control and love myself and my appearance. However, I lost control again, became malnourished, and gained 40 pounds, resetting my progress. Now, I hate myself and my appearance, and I lack the motivation to exercise again. I fought so hard to get where I am, but if circumstances prevent me from attending school in September, it will feel like a personal failure. I'll feel as if I'm not intelligent enough or mentally stable enough for higher education. My ability to trust has been shattered, yet all I crave is a comforting hug and a sense of safety. While my friends have their own challenges, they don't seem to continuously face one hardship after another. They are either about to finish their degrees or are doing well financially. Some of these people I only met a year ago, but others I've known since high school, and I can confidently say that they've experienced similar difficulties. So, why am I the only one still trapped in this seemingly never-ending cycle of misfortune? I've tried talk therapy, various therapeutic techniques like CPT, CBT, and DBT, crystals, religion, substances, affirmations, positive thinking, meditation, you name it. Unfortunately, nothing has worked for me. At 20 years old, I feel too young to be this incredibly worn out and miserable.